Hey guys, welcome back to the Game Replay. I'm DavetheUsher. The game we're playing is Enchanted Arms for the PS3, and this game is brought to you by GameAnyone.com, your #1 source for video game walkthroughs. Alright, so it is investigation time once again. The game likes to keep us busy with busy work, which can be unfortunate. You know, sometimes this whole busy work, RPG business kind of thing can actually be fun. It just depends how they present it to you, you know, if it's done in a correct kind of comedic manner sometimes, you know? It could be kind of a fun thing. Anyway, we have to investigate. We gotta talk to the victim, the people, figure out what's going on here. So we're gonna start at Fubile's manor, of course. We need to get a statement from the victim. Okay. Fubile, excuse us, do you have a moment? Oh, you again. Have you found the thief yet? We'd like to ask you a few more things, actually. Very well, ask away. Okay, so... tell us about the crime scene. Yes, any evidence of who it might have been? Evidence at the crime scene? Nothing in particular, I'm afraid. There were almost no traces of the thief. So, we're looking at a highly skilled culprit. Indeed. The first thing is, she managed to get inside without anyone noticing. Once inside the locked room, she could take her time and be sure to leave no traces. The room was locked, so how did the thief get inside? Ah, looks like she came in through the ventilation. The ventilation? The grill was lifted off the ventilation shaft at the rear of the house. Unfortunately, my patrols did not cover that part of the house. Who could get through in there anyway? Aside from a mouse or a cat? So the thief entered through a tight ventilation shaft. Well, Big Eater, what does that tell us about the criminal? Easy. That the thief is light and small and nimble. Well done. Impressive, especially coming from you. Expect no less. You're right. The thief must be quite small and light. The finger of suspicion points to a child. Or a woman, then. The criminal also has a keen eye for their surroundings. You wouldn't normally notice a small ventilation shaft like that. Right. What else do we need to ask? Okay, so... what can you tell us about possible culprits, then? Possible culprits? There is one, certainly. Someone who I think is most suspicious in this matter. Oh, yes? And who is that? Yuki, of course! Any other ideas? I'm the former leader of a band of shady characters, let me say. I have so many enemies, I hardly think a list of them would do you any good. I see. Is there anything else you want? Okay, so... tell us about what was stolen, then. The stolen item was an ancient magical instrument known as the Golem Flute. The Golem Flute? What is it used for, this flute? Nothing. Purely for decoration. I just like to look at it, that's all. But it's a flute, right? Yes, and? You have a problem with that? No, not really a problem. One thing, sir. What? How did you obtain this golem flute in the first place? I dug it up with my own hands, thank you very much. What are you implying? Nothing. I was just wondering how you got your hands on it. Well, don't! I'm not under suspicion of anything here. I've nothing more to say about that. Now, Do you need to ask me anything else? Yeah, okay, how about... no, I don't think there is anything else. Okay, well, just come back if you think of anything. Do your best to get your little friend off the hook, yes? We received some useful information, but nothing conclusive, I'm afraid. Let's look for some more leads. Okay. Yeah, so he's an interesting guy, that Fubile. Yeah? Fubile! Oh, you are such a character, Fubile. If they only had one of you in every household out there. Every house needs a Fubile of their own, right? Hey, in your family, who's the Fubile? Or are you the Fubile? So we're gonna go up this ladder here. One Fubile for every family. So we gotta gather more leads. Our investigation progress is at 23%. Why 23? I mean, 23, really? Okay. They got the math done right on this? Just look at that view. It is quite a sight. I love this place, you know. It feels like you can see forever, doesn't it? A view like this can show you so much. Although, not always good things. Such as? About 5 years ago, there was an accident. A junk slide. An accident? This town has grown from the practice of digging up relics from the Golem War. Many people now make a living from picking through the mountains of junk. But therein lies the risk. With so many people picking and pulling away, the mountains of junk can sometimes shift and slide. Dangerous places are often collapsed on purpose to defuse them, which prevents any real serious accidents. But 5 years ago, some kid carried on digging in a highly dangerous spot. He was crushed, and he died. I saw it all from up here. Junk City is a pretty tough place to live, huh? Yeah. So, you see a lot from up here, then? Yeah, what of it? Have you heard about the thief, then? At Fubile's place? Nope. I've been up here the whole time. Sounds like someone causing more trouble, though. Did you see anything suspicious from up here, perhaps? Suspicious? Yeah, actually I did. You did? Yeah, someone on the rooftops. Creeping along, jumping from roof to roof. It was right around Fubile's house, too. So, what did he look like? Well, I couldn't see much, but yeah, there was one thing. Which was? The thief had a hat on. A hat with a brim. I see. So the thief wore a hat with a brim. That doesn't mean he wears it all the time, though. Still, that's some useful information. We received some useful information, but nothing conclusive, I'm afraid. Let's look for some more leads. Okay. Well, that guy was helpful, and it boosted up to 35% there on the progress meter. Okay, is there another ladder? Isn't there like another way down? Is there really only that one goddamn ladder up here? Damn. And then you have to walk over here, through this. They need more ladders. They need more ladders up there. What if there's like kind of a certain type of fire and like the way here is blocked off by the fire? You're screwed. There's no other way down. Where is the other way down? I suppose you could slide down this thing though, but I don't know. Yeah, you can kind of slide down. Still, I think another ladder would be nice. Maybe I missed it, I don't know. I don't think there's another ladder up there. Maybe we should check out back here near Yuki's house, though. The door was locked. You just know we gotta get inside that place. Hey, kid. You know anything? I've heard adults saying that Yuki stole something from Fubile. I guess they must be talking about another Yuki, yeah? The Yuki I know would never do that. Bah. Woof. 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 Alright, calm down, Sandy. I wonder if there's anything good around here, then. If we don't find some good junk, we're gonna have empty bellies tonight. Right, Sandy? Woof. You're hungry too, are you? Woof, woof. I know. I'm starving too. Hey, boy. What are you doing here? Whoa. You're a pretty little lady now, aren't you? Well, thank you. So, what are you doing? Picking up junk. Junk. Yeah? Junk like ancient artifacts and the remains of golems. There's junk buried across this entire desert region. It's mainly rubbish, useless garbage. But sometimes you can land a real big score. Really? You can make that much? Oh yeah. I dug up a real treasure just the other day. You feel so good when you strike the jackpot, I'm telling you. When you finally dig up that treasure you've been spent so long looking for. Although in this case, it was swiped by that Fubile almost right away, of course. Do you mean the magic instrument? Oh, you know about that, do you? Well, none of the details. Could you tell us about it, perhaps? About the magic instrument? Well, I don't rightly remember. Is there no way we could jog your memory, perhaps? You know, something to eat might just help me think better. Right, Sandy? Woof. You wily little... none of that now. I'm too hungry to remember my own name right now. I'm gonna forget everything. I may never remember anything about that thing ever again. Okay, we get the message. We'll bring you something to eat. Then maybe I'll remember something for you. Right, Sandy? Woof, woof. God damn it, Sandy. Shut up. Hey, come on, the kid's hungry. He's a fucking kid. He needs to eat. What a selfish prick. Okay, so I guess we gotta go to the marketplace. Going down. But who do I talk to? There was a nice, friendly person down here who made me like that cool trade. And then, of course, there was Bitch Face here. That's her name, actually. If you didn't know her, Bitch Face. That's what she goes by. Hello, Bitch Face. Can we get one of those watermelon or trying to hold on? Need good zoom. Ooh, let's just get the kid a bottle of rum. What is that? There's a meat on a bone thing. I don't know what kind of meat that is. Look, Itsuma, you think we can buy some food from here? Yeah, maybe. Hello, can we buy some food here? Yeah, I recommend a nice juicy oasis fig. Or maybe a desert rabbit meat. So juicy you can even taste the bones. Which do you want? Okay. Rygar, you decide for us. Well then, how about the meat? You can even eat the bones. Growing boys need calcium, after all. Alright, I'll take the rabbit. Here you go. We've got some food then. Let's go back to see the junkyard boy. I was not gonna let Kareen select the food. Kareen, food, not a good combination. Meat bone. We got a meat bone. We got a meat bone. Alright, so let's take the food back to the boy. Or we could just, you know, eat the meat bone ourselves and threaten to beat the shit out of the kid if he doesn't divulge the information to us. Or we could threaten his dog. Of course! But you know what, guys? I think I'm going to call it a wrap right here. Stay tuned for the next part of Enchanted Arms. I'll see you guys next time. I am out.